Pregnant again. So we might
Your Honor, that is not my child.
Miss Aisha Ghost filed a case against her ex-husband, William. But as the truth came out, things got a lot more complicated than she bargained for traded her.
Hey, Miss Ghost, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, we have a 1-year-old daughter named Alexis Ray. We're not together anymore. We were married for 2 years. We divorced.
Husband in for a new model, yet still has the odd audacity to drag him to court. That level of entitlement is something else. We'll get to what he does or doesn't do.
I want to put him on child support. He don't do nothing for his little girl. So that's basically.
Okay. So you all divorced, have a 1-year-old.
Yes, ma'am.
And you want him to pay child
for his daughter. And why in a moment, but just look at her carefree attitude after throwing him into this mess. Demands more than willing to spend on her daughter as long as it's his.
Straightforward. Sir, what do you have to say about that?
Your Honor, I don't have a problem paying child support, you know.
Daughter William is at a loss for words over Aisha's audacity, dragging him to court out of nowhere over an issue with more twist.
You know, she did leave me for somebody else. She cheated on me throughout our relationship and things like that.
That's another court that has nothing to do with me. Continue.
Yes, ma'am. You know.
Then a soap opera reel $16 an hour. That's hardly big bucks to be hauled into a court like this. So who's in the right, William, who has every reason to push back, or Aisha, who?
You know, I only make $16 an hour, ma'am, as a warehouse supervisor, so it's really hard to make ends meet. So I don't know how much I can give. You know, it's expensive to live where we live.
Conveniently forgot what shared responsibility means the moment she walked out. Right now, it's anyone's guess the judge caught his slip up instantly and made sure to warn him.
According to the documents you provided, you made $18 an hour, not $16.
Oh.
So
he's
you
also
don't
a
know how
liar,
much you
Your
made?
Honor.
Honesty is the only way forward in this case. But let's be real, even if he did fudge a detail or two, would it really change the bigger picture? Damn, the judge went on both of them.
I was mistaken. I apologize.
Oh, okay. But you get a check every month, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all made the perfect couple. You're the liar, she's the cheater.
And honestly, not wrong, they're a perfect match, just not in the way that counts one spins tall towels, the other plays the cheating game talk about.
That's the particulars. He lied. I didn't cheat on him.
Okay, well, we already established that he lies. I mean,
I told you he was a liar.
Well, I mean, you didn't even have to tell me that.
You knew that.
I don't know how you do it every single time.
What
I don't need you all to do is address each other. You all will address me. There's obviously a reason that you're no longer married.
Yes.
Losing credibility in an instant. And Aisha is not letting that slide man really try to lie over a $2 difference. That's stupidity on another level. No.
In terms of health care, who pays it for this child?
He pays it.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, she's
on his Medicaid.
Okay, so
one of the judge looks baffled, but hold up, there's a catch, and it's not looking good for William. A whole year of payments wiped out, and somehow
the child lives with you, but
yes, ma'am.
And the child is on Medicaid.
Yes, ma'am.
So, are you paying Medicaid yet, or you haven't started paying them?
Yes, ma'am. I am paying for the child's health care right now.
Okay.
Balance still favors her. If he couldn't handle the responsibility, maybe he should have thought twice before having a kid, especially with someone like Aisha.
So, you understand that Medicaid has to be reimbursed to the state, and you're going to have to start paying child support at $18 an hour. You understand that, right?
And let's talk about her zero accountability. Just sit back, do nothing, and let the ex foot the bill. The entitlement is unreal, and the worst part, one more slip.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you looked real depressed just then. I mean, did I say something wrong?
No, ma'am. It's just, I just know how much it's going to hurt, ma'am. That's all.
Know how much is what is going to hurt you?
The child support hit.
Up from William. And she might have actually gotten away with it. At this point, a simple yes would have wrapped this up. But nope, Aisha had to drop another bombshell completely out.
And you do understand that, Mom, are you working?
No, ma'am.
Why aren't you working? Why aren't you working?
I mean, I just don't work.
Of left field weight, what she says she's into women. But now she's pregnant. Make it make sense. And why even bring this up in court? when it has nothing to do with.
But you think that he is solely responsible for taking care of your 1-year-old?
Well, she lives with me, so I take
excuse me,
care.
I was talking, thanks. If she does live with you, yes, she does live with you.
William looks like she's setting the stage for another child support check. At this point, it's crystal clear Aisha is just out to squeeze every last dollar from Williams already.
You'll be obligated to pay child support because of that. But you also need to be working too.
Yes, ma'am.
So, are you going to come back in here next time with some proof of looking for a job?
Oh, yes, ma'am, I will, and I'm currently pregnant again.
Limited income, but the judge threw him a lifeline, a solid piece of advice that might just save him from her greed. Next time around, smart move if she drags him back to.
Your Honor, that is not my child.
Oh, that was my next question, but
I ain't touched her in like almost a year.
okay, that is good information to know.
Court again, at least he'll have some solid ground to stand on. How can a child be his? Is this woman? Nuts making such baseless claims in a court, nonetheless, no wonder.
It has nothing to do with this because a child that is not born is not a child within existence at this moment, so therefore child support can be determined anyway.
We'll be back though.
You'll be back for
We'll be
that
back.
child. Okay, well when you return, we will discuss
somebody
that
else.
child.
The judge discreetly dropped a hint for William, too bad. That won't help him now, though the judge is already moving on to the child support details.
With you. We'll be back with you.
Well, sir, just make sure you know, I just want you to know that you do have the right to get a DNA test.
Oh, really?
Yes, you have a right to get a DNA test on that child that she's pregnant with, just to make sure if she does bring you back.
William's face says it all. He knows he's in deep financial trouble, but let's be real, he should have thought about that before having a kid. That child support figure brutal.
If it's not your child, you won't be placed on child support.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you understand that?
But it's your child, so don't worry about that.
Ma'am, I don't need you addressing him, okay? And as of right now, we don't know whose child it is. When I say we, I'm speaking about the court. We don't know whose child it is because you're currently pregnant. He hasn't had an opportunity to do a DNA test, okay?
Luckily, the judge showed a bit of mercy, but his clueless mistake still cost him. She had no choice but to rule in Aisha's favor, locking him into monthly payments, the one silver lining the judge.
$18 an hour. What is your work week? And truthfully, how many hours do you work a week?
Roughly 60 hours a week, ma'am.
Okay, you told the truth about that. I just have to verify everything that you say from now on.
Too bad that won't help him now, though. The judge is already moving on to the child support details.
That $380 amount, you're going to be responsible for paying that for the past 12 months. Yeah. You're looking real confused right now. That's the
Not
law.
confused.
Shut down Aisha's next scheme, warning William to get a DNA test before she tries pulling him back into court for baby number 2. At least now he's got a.
That's a gift, okay?
Definitely.
So, the back pay that she requested for the past 12 months would bring your back pay, is also known as retroactive child support, $6,600.
Shot at dodging another financial ambush.
I'm going to make that payable at $100 per month. So your new child support obligation is going to be $480.72 a month.